give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play.
Cole! Wait up, Cole! Cole, you heard what Jimmy Blevins been saying on the radio? No, I ain't, Rawlins. Now slow down and catch your breath. Well, listen here, Cole. That's right. Even after only 3 years of its release, the award-winning book, Eating Animals by Jonathan Safran Foer, has swayed the hearts of the entire world and caused a radical change in the worldwide diet. No more meat. No more meat. No more meat. Those chants of no more meat have been heard outside of factory farms and even small ranching establishments worldwide as the total boycott of everything flesh. Some buck. Did you hear that, Cole? What we gonna do now? I don't know, Rawlins. Heck, after we finally get ourselves enough money to buy a place and herd of our own, some hippie goes and writes a book and nobody wants to eat meat no more. Breaking news. It would appear that due to import laws, Mexico has not and will not be able to receive this groundbreaking book for at least another month. Well, Rawlins, looks like we got us an answer. I hope you ain't thinking of what I thinking you're thinking now, are you thinking it? Well, Rawlins, the way I see it is we gotta sell these cattle before that dadgum book gets imported to Mexico and we lose our last paying customer. Now, are you coming or ain't you? And so the duo traversed the barren land for many a day and night, until they came across the little Mexican village known as Granizo Farsa. Upon entering, they came across the mayor, who invited them into his home and assured them their cattle would be safely penned. Well, what can I do for you gentlemen today? Well, Mr. Mayor, we were looking to sell our cattle. Well, I'm awfully sorry, boys, but me being from Brooklyn and all, I was able to procure a couple of copies of Eating Animals before all this fuss and distributed them to the town, and as such, they don't eat meat anymore. However, there ought to be a town about 25 miles south that'll buy what you're selling. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Me and Rawlins will just be heading out. We don't mean to be rude. Nonsense. What kind of mayor would I be if I didn't at least offer something to drink? Katrina, bring these gentlemen some coffee. Much obliged, Miss Katrina. My name is John Grady Cole, and this is my best friend, Lacey Thomas Rawlins. Howdy. It's quite nice to see outsiders. We rarely ever get visitors. Sorry to disappoint you, ma'am. Me and my buddy were just heading out. Come on now. Just drink your coffee and stay a while. Might as well, Cole. We've been riding this whole time. Wouldn't hurt to take a break. Well, I plan on finishing what we started. I'll be back for you tomorrow. Now don't go and have too much fun, you hear? Good luck, Mr. Cole. We'll be waiting for you tomorrow. That's a mighty fine cup of coffee. Might have to drink Cole's, too. And so, Cole continued to the town south, where he was able to successfully sell his cattle. However, needed to resupply at the local general store. Hey, hombre, how was the cattle auction? Really good, senor. Sold every last one of them, made a fistful of dollars doing it. I was looking to head back up north. You got anything for sale? Hey, we just got a shipment of books in. I think they're called, like, Eating Animals or something. Yeah, the author came down and everything, and we had this big book signing. Here, look, I have my signed book right here. I guess I'll take a look. It can't be. I know that man. He's the mayor of the town north of here. You don't mean the town of Granizo Farsa? That's a clone harvesting facility. A clone harvesting facility? I thought those were outlawed 20 years ago after a bunch of those ugly critters escaped from one of their communities. They were in the United States, but it's still perfectly legal in Mexico. Heck, with today's technology, we can grow them twice as big and half as long at half the price. It just sounds like something that hippie author of yours would say. I guess I do feel bad for him. What, a vegetarian living in a clone slaughtering facility? That's got to be ironic. Well, guess it's Cole to save the day. I'm here to rescue Mayor Ford from the... Why are you wearing that lab coat, and what have you done to Rawlins? Cole, I had pegged you to be smarter than that, but I guess you never figured it out, did you? Figured out what? Mr. Cole, I am the father of cloning. Tarnation, how could you do something like that? Let me finish. Due to popular demand of this new invention, I realized we'd have to mass produce these creatures. So I began to research factory farming. However, about 20 years ago, a bunch of these clones escaped. So I was forced to flee to Mexico to continue my research. Yet after all this time, our funds began to run low. So I had to write a book based on my previous findings about factory farming. Wait, what does this have to do with me or Rawlins? Mr. Cole, have you ever wondered why you and Rawlins, or for that matter Katrina and most of the members of this community, have a scar right between your shoulder blades? How did you know about my... No, can't be. But it is, Mr. Cole. We never lost you or Rawlins after you were whisked away from our infirmary by your fellow clones 20 years ago. We would have let you mature a couple more years before hunting you down for your completions, but it seems you've saved us a lot of trouble coming down here yourselves. So, now that we're done harvesting Rawlins, looks like you're next.
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play.